right away. I was like, it's working, babe. We got it. We met Joe at the Real Quad Cities. It was awesome. I was going through the drive-thru. I'm just imagining I'm going to get the Americano, and I get, welcome to the Real Quad Cities. What can I get for you today?
You're
and
live,
that's where
baby.
I met Joe. That was amazing. So, and the upsell master, I will say, got in a good upsell on me. I grabbed that sandwich. My business is Alpha Restaurant Technology. What we do is we supply restaurants with all of their technology, right? These days, it's not just a cash register. You need online ordering, you need e-gift cards, loyalty, pull customers back in. We try to give them the tools that actually make a real difference in their restaurant and make them money.
Well, it's interesting that we're talking about technology and restaurants. I go back to when we started this show just a couple months ago. And I was like, well, let's just piece together all the stuff that we have tech-wise to create this live stream show and try and make it work. And so for a couple months, we started bandaging things together. Well, that works with that. That doesn't work with that. And ultimately, just yesterday was the first show we got to play with the new cameras and the new gear and all this stuff. And it has made life so much less stressful to do the live stream. Now, you tie in restaurants, right? I think a lot of restaurants are that way. It's like, well, you know, we've been using this system for 20 years and we're going to add an upgrade here and sprinkle in a new thing here. And then you kind of got old mixed with new. One, correct me if I'm wrong, Truman, you will help make that not so much a rat's nest, but also you've got some cool gadgets and gear, gadgets and stuff that will make the restaurant run way smoother and easier. Did I get that kind of right?
You got it. And if I could expand for a moment, people get into this industry for their passion, for food, for experience. Nobody wants to focus on technology, but a lot of these owners, they get stuck having to focus on technology or not focusing on it. I'm newer to the Quad Cities area, and one thing that I've seen is, you know, it's all about convenience, and that's what technology can help to provide. And when I go on these Facebook groups and somebody posts asking where the best chili is, and a bunch of the replies are Wendy's, that pisses me off.
Yeah.
I want them to support local restaurants, but why do people go to places like Portillo's, Wendy's, etc.? Because they know they're conditioned to think, oh, this is a fast, quick way to get the food that I want. And I think a lot of times local restaurants, they have the better product, the better service, the better experience, but they have more limited channels in some cases to acquire customers.
Wow. Yeah, that's a good point, right? And I used to be one of those people that fought technology. Like, no, we don't need that. We don't need that. We can get by with this. We can get by with that. But when you finally take a leap and you're like, no, we need to upgrade our stuff, because technology, it's moving so fast. There's new great stuff every day. And
No
do
way.
you want? Hey,
Look at that, and to a
partner,
nice local restaurant here.
Can you? Man, I got $487 worth of raffle tickets over there that Parker's supposed to be checking. You just want some St. Giuseppe's pizza.
St. Giuseppe's, I'm going to get a half and half, like he was mentioning. I hear it's phenomenal.
Joe from St. Giuseppe's is coming on the live stream here, and we're going to promote an upcoming live stream event from his place. But I'm so interested to learn more about your operation. Can you dumb it down for me? Like,
right.
let's say that I am a second generation breakfast restaurant, right? That I'm now in there. I've either bought the business or it's been in the family, and now I'm running the thing, and there's some old systems in place. What are some basic things that you just know off the top of your head? I can guarantee that place doesn't have this or this, and it would make life a hell of a lot easier.
Well, let me give you an example. So we just finished up the holiday season. We have Thanksgiving, we have Christmas queued up. For almost every restaurant universally, they face the same issue. Q1. It's slow. It's cold out. A lot of people aren't going to grab food, especially we had the cold front hit the area recently.
Yeah.
So what we do with a lot of our restaurants is run a gift card promo, right? Build up some cash. So between Thanksgiving to Christmas, we advise our people, run a promo, give a free dollar amount, sell $50, let's say. Get $10 extra when you buy a $50 gift card. Make that $10 so it's only redeemable between January 1st and March 31st. Now, boom, you're getting butts in seats.
Yeah.
People have gift cards. You got some cash to hold on to through Q1. and you're getting business in the doors because they got to use it or lose it.
Well, not only that, but nobody just kind of skirts in on just fumes on just the gift card, right? You know, it's the gift card that gets them in the door, and then it's like, well, we can spend a little bit more because we're not spending it all, right?
That's what the stats show. They spend a lot more, right? A $100 tab, once you have a gift card, it's actually a $50
Let
tab.
me ask you the stats, because I bet you're the guy that knows this. Give me some gift card stats as far as purchased versus actual cashed in. Like, right? Because I always wonder that, right? Because you're almost banking on the gift cards not all being cashed in, right?
That's the Starbucks model, right?
There you go. So is there a statistic for that?
Right. Man, I wish I had a statistic on that one in particular, but what I will say is this: behind the scenes, we've seen a lot of restaurants holding on to hundreds of thousands in cash. So I think one of the biggest ones we've seen locally, one location, is sitting on about 300, 400,000.
Help me understand that. That means that location has sold between 300,000 and 400,000 worth of gift cards that have not been cashed in yet.
They've sold way more in gift cards. That's the amount that's sitting there because nobody's coming in and redeem them. One other just quick tip for restaurants, because it's fun, but it's also a strategy. And I hope I don't frustrate the consumer by saying this. Shaped gift cards. You get custom printed gift cards. It's a little bit harder to put into your wallet. It's more engaging, right? If you're a coffee shop and it's in the shape of a coffee, it's nice. It's fun to gift. But at the same point, it's also hard to hold on to put into your pocket. So you gift it, and you know, it's one of those things to where because it's the custom shape, people aren't just carrying it in a wallet typically.
So I should come out with some real Quad Cities gift cards and make them about this big and make them real, a bunch of pointy ends.
Heart,
yeah,
you know?
we'll do the whole cutout here. Yeah, man, that's super fun. And you're a young guy. How'd you get into this racket?
Oh, man, I grew up in it. Fortunately or unfortunately, it keeps you up at night, right? You have the coffee shops and cafes at 5, 6 a.m. and the nightclubs that close at 4 or 5. So it's a 4 or 5 a.m. that is. So it's a busy industry, but my dad actually worked for a company, Posi Touch, which is an old system back in the day, and then he moved to a system called Micros, and then eventually a system called Focus. I grew up going to these conferences and meeting a lot of phenomenal restaurant owners.
I don't know why, but when you said Posi Touch, it reminded me of, I've got one of those old school bar top touchscreen TV things where you play the nudie games and all that, you know, like the bars had back in the day. We have one of those down in our bar. And of course, there's a ton of card games and different things on there. There's like 60 games, but that stuff even back in the day was big time technology.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm sure the restaurants had that kind of thing going with their orders and all of that.
Well, that's the crazy part is every year it's different, right? So I just won this pizza gift card right here.
Yep.
And the level of customization in today's world is a lot more cookie cutter, right? So traditionally, what the systems were aiming for was high level of customization. And we're going to do quarters. We're going to do all these types of things and customize your order. These days, people want quick, convenient. So you'll see a lot of these shops, they limit it now to half and half rather than going crazy with your customizations, unless you call in, of course. But it's interesting to see how the technology and how the consumer changes over time.
Are you like just literally knocking on doors, restaurants around the Quad Cities saying, hey, we can improve your systems here?
Well, and it's not even improve the systems. I mean, it's printed on our card. We want to make the money. There's no reason. Look, switching a system's a headache. What happens is when you put in a new system, all of these servers, bartenders, they have muscle memory. So they go to where they usually ring up the drink and they got to think twice. Yeah. It's a pain in the ass. It is. I'm not going to be... we make it as easy as possible. We give white glove onboarding, but it still is a pain in the ass for the staff. It's a lot in the beginning. But so what we want to do is we don't want to just say, oh, this is a prettier looking object. This is going to make you happier. We want to associate real dollars with this. We want to look at it and say, hey, by implementing eGift, you're actually making this money. By doing loyalty and sending a message to somebody when they haven't visited your shop in 3 months, 2 months automatically, that's going to produce X amount and more income for you. And so we don't want to just implement better technology. We want to actually make sure it's making them a profit.
You know what we ought to do? Let's do a little fourth wall stuff here, right?
All right.
I think what we should do, since the Real Quad Cities spends at least 1 day, if not 2 days a week, in different restaurants around the Quad Cities, I should talk to one of these business owners or restaurant owners and say, hey, let us at least record Truman looking at your existing system and then kind of showing you some of the stuff that he could do that would really tighten up all the looseness.
Let me ask you this. Should we do it roast style? Should we do like a roast of the POS system?
Oh, you're like, what is this? It's do the old John Taffer, just like, throw it away. Someone could have got sick. The wrong order could have got put in. What are you doing? Yeah, where you just come in all angry and upset.
Yeah.
Listen, if you've got an operation that serves food to the public, and you've got employees, and you've got cooks, and you've got all kinds of madness going on, you don't need to be worrying about a bad system. Call Truman. How do people get a hold of you?
Oh man, I can share my number.
Well, do you have like a website or something?
It's runonalpha.com. It's currently going through a revamp, but it has some good info on it right now.
At least there's a mailing address. Somebody can send you a letter or something, right?
Exactly.
Runonalpha.com. Hey, get your operation running a little bit more alpha, right?
Oh yeah.
Keep it nice and strong. Hey, Truman, I don't think this is going to be the last time we're going to see each other. Oh, yeah. As a matter of fact, you said you're going to stop down by the drawing room for our.
Right.
Yep, because technically you made it in at the 11th hour to the Friday night light up at the Drawing Room Cigar Bar right downtown Davenport, across the street from the Last Picture House. That's our VIQC party. Anybody who's appeared on the Real Quad Cities the month prior gets a VIP invite. So you got to come in, have a cigar.
I'm excited.
And you know what? Maybe the cigar, the drawing room needs a new system to ring up all their inventory. I'm sure you could help them out with that.
I certainly could, and I got to give a shout out to all the cigar lounges real quick. I'm newer to the area, born and raised in the Chicagoland suburbs, and we did not.
You escaped.
We escaped.
You escaped.
I'm loving it. The
Welcome
Quad
aboard,
Cities is
baby.
awesome. The Mississippi. I know people have their gripes of going over the bridge. I love going over the bridge. Maybe it's because I'm new here, but I got to give a plug to the cigar shops because I love cigars. And in the suburbs of Chicago, you'd be surprised. There aren't a lot of quality cigar shops. It's amazing. We got to call the Quad City cigar capital of the world or something and keep building up more cigar shops here. So
I swear, between the drawing room and the cigar social, I've been getting an education on cigars, man. So and there's a lot there. So Truman Meacham, they're going to find you. Run with Alpha.
You got it.
Run with Alpha.
Run on Alpha.
Runonalpha.com. Truman, do me a favor. Go try to wrangle in the. You know what? I want to talk to those. I want to talk to one of the firework guys here real quick. Can I talk to one of the firework guys? Hey man, we're gonna talk soon. Okay.
Cheers.
Did Parker win something? All right. Nice job, Parker. Thank you. What am I looking at here? Come on in here, my man.
What's up?
All right. This is your new best friend right here. We're gonna lower this down for you.
What's up? What's up?
How you doing, man?
Good. How about you?
What's your first name again?
Randy.
Randy. Joe.
Joe.
Randy, I was talking to Randy a little bit earlier today when the doors were opening up. Randy, and who's the other guy? Is that
Ryan.
And are you guys related?
Son-in-law.
Okay, so Ryan is your son-in-law.
Yes, sir.
Is he a good son-in-law or?
Well, sure.
Yeah, good enough.
Good enough. Yeah.
Good enough.
You
guys
could always
aren't
be better.
You guys aren't maybe out throwing the pigskin around on Thanksgiving morning out in the backyard.
No,
but
we don't do that. We'd be blowing some stuff up maybe.
So that's just it. These guys blow stuff up, but they blow stuff up professionally. They're a fireworks operation, but we're not talking stopping in and picking up a pack of sparklers here.
No.
What we're talking about, if you've got a wedding, if you've got a big corporate event, if you've got a huge family reunion, whatever it is, you can hire these guys and they'll show up and they'll blow up stuff and they'll put on a big fireworks display. I think that is such an incredible deal. Where are you? You guys are located right in Davenport?
We just started in Davenport last May, yes, sir.
How? Like, how do you even go about getting a license for that?
Well, we had to do a lot of ATF behind the scenes stuff to get licensed, and throughout the years worth of buying firework equipment, electronic ignition equipment, it got to a point to where I was spending too much money, and I said we either got to go into business or we got to get out. So
did you see those?
We're making a try.
Did you see those dudes down south? They just set a world record with the most amount of like Roman candles blew off at one time.
It was in North Dakota.
That's where it was. That's where it was, North Dakota.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
The candles. Yeah.
Yeah,
We
it was
watched
like, wasn't it like 2 million Roman candles, or am I getting the number
No,
wrong?
it was like 2.5 million. Yeah, it was crazy.
2.5 Roman candles lit off at one time.
Yep.
That
Nuts.
takes a ton of technical
Nuts.
expertise.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's all electronic fired, just like what we're doing. So yeah, I mean, weeks worth of setup just to do that one. Well, what 3-minute show?
RCR fireworks displays.
Yes, sir.
I
Right here
mean,
in
people
Davenport.
want to know. Like, we got to tell them. Okay, so let's say I called you,
Yep.
and I'm like, all right, we got a family reunion of 80 people, right? Whatever.
Yeah.
And we want to put on a good fireworks display. Maybe like one at a time, and then a grand finale is 10, 15 minutes about what you guys do for something like that. 20 minutes.
Average wedding is going to be between 5 and 8 minutes. Typical show that you would do would be up to 10 minutes.
So average wedding is 5 to 10 minutes?
Yeah. And
What's-
a reception.
All right, what's it cost? I got to know.
$3,000.
$3,000.
Yeah.
And when it comes to a wedding, it's like, well, here's the thing. On a product and a business like this, what I love about it, there's no comps. It's not like, well, let me call the other 10 firework guys in town that are going to show up and do all of this.
No.
Right? So it's a very niche thing,
It
but
is.
also the thought of having a fireworks display, like a professional one, man, that's got to really add some sizzle to the event.
So let me throw something else in there. It's not only nighttime. There are daytime fireworks. It's smoke.
You're full of it.
Nope. We're the only ones doing it in eastern Iowa, western Illinois. But you can have a daytime smoke show.
Is that pretty cool? Do you have? I'm sure you got videos and stuff
There's
posted
videos
somewhere.
on our website, YouTube, Facebook. It's all out there.
So how do
Instagram.
people find you on social media? What are your handles?
It's all RCR fireworks displays.
RCR Fireworks Displays. I can tell you the Real Quad Cities is going to follow you. Parker, follow these guys. RCR Fireworks Display.
Appreciate it.
We're going to follow you.
Appreciate
We'll
it.
share some of your stuff. And then follow the Real Quad Cities and
We
share
already
some
do.
of our stuff.
We
and
do.
oh, thank you. And I gotta believe there's gotta be something we can do, like a collab. So one of the things that we're working towards is this summer we're gonna have these big summer parties where we're inviting everybody that's touched the Real Quad Cities,
Okay.
followers, fans, commenters, and we're gonna start throwing these summer parties. And I gotta believe we could figure out a
We would
way
love to be a part of
to
it.
do a neat fireworks
Yeah.
display.
Yeah.
So I want to make sure I get your information. We jot your number down on a piece of paper for me
I'll
or
give you
something
a
like
card.
that.
How about that?
Okay, yep, that's great. So RCR Fireworks and fireworks displays, lighting your celebration, and daytime fireworks.
Yes.
Randy,
Check it out.
you are a gem. Hey man, you're doing cool stuff.
Appreciate you.
I bet every day is fun for you.
Blast. Right?
Hey,
Literally.
thank you. Okay, you can hang those up right here.
Perfect.
Thank you, Randy. I appreciate you taking the time. RCR Fireworks, guys. Follow these guys on Facebook and on Instagram and wherever you do some doom scrolling. And next up, I want to get. I want to see if we got anybody left in here. Left. There's a ton of people. Trent, you taking off? Come say goodbye real quick here. T-shirt Trent's going to say goodbye here real quick.
Parker won me.
Did Parker win this?
Parker won it for me. He put my name in.
I put your name in.
Somebody put T-shirt Trent in.
I put T-shirt Trent on my. You know what? No, Parker did that. Parker put T-shirt Trent on. Look at that from Getz Fire Equipment. You got a little rolly cooler. You dropped that one? Oh, because I gave them to you to. Yeah, so I gave them to Parker to drop them in. So yes, Parker. Look at all that stuff.
It's a nice little swag bag.
You would know. If I'll tell you what, if T-shirt Trent says this is a nice swag bag, it's a nice swag bag.
That's what it is. Well, this come in good use. Tailgating.
When are we going out for dinner next?
You let me know.
Where do you want to go? Who do you want to plug? Who do you want to plug right now? What restaurant does T-shirt Trent want to plug on the
So,
house?
I am setting,
Get in here quick.
Sorry,
There.
sorry. I am setting up a happy hour for us at Monarch.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
What do you mean us?
Us, me, because I'm going to be a part of it, but the Real Quad Cities to host a happy hour
I hope so.
at Monarch.
I would love. Listen, Monarch, get on board here, right?
No offense,
why
Matt.
hasn't the real Quad Cities been to the Monarch yet?
Because I haven't asked him.
Yeah. See, this is all about networking. Because if it was just Joe knocking on doors, people wouldn't even answer the door. So I've got professional door knockers who really have some strong social network connections.
Something like that. Yeah, no, I think that'd be a good thing. A lot of folks in different business alignments there. It's a great atmosphere, great food.
I agree. The chicken lettuce wrap
chicken
thing.
lettuce wraps, we had those for our holiday party, and they were phenomenal.
You know, I'm going to start to sound like a lush because I bring up old fashions all the time.
Yeah.
But the old fashioned at the Monarch, they make like a caramel apple old fashioned, and it is insane. I just had one there last week. I was meeting with my buddy Snake Oil over there. He's a financial advisor. I nicknamed him Snake Oil.
They're all over there.
So Snake Oil and I, we met up, and I was like, I'm not going to sit here over the lunch hour and have an old-fashioned by myself. You are, too. You know, I don't want to feel like a big loser.
Yeah.
I only want to feel like kind of a loser having an old-fashioned at noon.
Is Snake Oil a couple doors down from Monarch? by
Dude,
any chance?
no, he's not. No, he's not.
Okay.
He's Kevin Ryan. He's a great guy, and he's just a special person. But ever since the day I met him, he walked into my wife's office to talk to us about financial planning and all this stuff, and I go, "Oh, you must be the Snake Oil salesman." And he's like, "Oh yeah. I mean, Kevin Ryan, nice to meet you." I go, "If it's okay with you, I'd like to just call you Snake Oil from here on out."
That's it. I mean, you're good at nicknames.
So anyway, and it's kind of a fun nickname. So anyway, Trent, congrats on the free win there.
Yeah, no, appreciate Parker.
And boy, at the risk of sounding a little slutty here, make sure you visit shoprealquadcities.com because all the authentic, high-quality merch comes directly from Brand 2306 right in Bettendorf. So if you want some cool merch, whether it be something you strap on your back or something you hang from your rearview mirror, T-Shirt Trent can take care of you over there.
We got you covered.
Man, look at that. I'll send you a bill for that.
Yes, sir. It's a great day here in the Quad Cities.
All right. Thank you, Trent. And why don't you piggyback somebody else in here for me, right?
Let's see here.
Who do we got left? Man, a lot of people are sticking around over there by the cocktail bar. Oh, yeah, get Darren over here. Yeah, I just met him. Yeah. I think we're gonna have one of the guys from Midwest Bath. I'm all fired up here. I feel so enlightened after the SKO26. Dustin's a heck of a speaker, man. He's great. Why don't you come over here real quick and say hi? You want to say hi real quick, Parker? Yeah, I feel like you got to say hi. And you look really good in the red Real Quad Cities t-shirt. Yeah, there we go. All right, Parker's switching camera angles. He's going to come on over here. Man, you got the graphics put up. I love this new system. Look at that. Look at how neat that looks. Yeah, come on up here and gloat. You can gloat up here.
I will gloat. I will gloat.
So to give some people a little bit behind the scenes, I didn't get a chance to tell you this, so I did a little bit of research on our new system here.
Okay.
Because the question is, how can we stream in 4K with not like a super strong internet signal?
Yep.
Our system with the static cameras, basically how it works is, when it's recording this angle right here, it's all about the pixels, right? And
Bit rate, I think it's called.
Bit rate, pixels,
like
whatever. But what it does is all the static stuff in the background that's not moving, it's able to super compress that and not worry about it.
Okay.
So the only thing it's focusing on is like all the movement here, where like the wall in the background or the curtain that's hanging up there, it's not
'cause
worried about that.
The cameras have auto tracking too.
Exactly. So that combined with the tech and all that, it's just a remarkable system, and it just goes to show, hey, if you want anything kind of good, you got to take your bumps and bruises a little bit. And you've been putting in the work, so thank you, man.
No, thank you for giving me the opportunity.
You're right.
Yeah, you are. Yeah. This is mutual beneficial.
Let's talk about Parker's Street Beaters. I know you've got quite a bit of stuff in the pipeline. Sadly, you've been super busy with everything else. But what do you got coming out? Because Parker goes out on assignment. And hold on here. Hold on. No one can even see your pretty face. Oh, there you go. Yeah, come over this way. There.
This way?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you're right in the gap there.
Yeah, there we go.
Anyway, Parker's Street Beaters.
I just don't want to stand that close to you.
Yeah, that's all right. We'll get nice and cozy here. What's coming up? What are we going to showcase that you've been up to lately?
So let's see. What have we been doing?
SCW Pro.
I was just say we got the SCW Pro, the Prestige Royale, maybe even another event here soon. I don't know what they're up to. We got to check that out.
Yeah.
I do want to check out the new, because our first show ever was at Flips.
Yeah.
And they opened that new location in Rock Island about, I don't know, 3 weeks, a month ago-ish, I think.
Those guys are great.
Yeah, so I did want to go check out that, because I'm on the Illinois side, so it'd be cool to highlight their Bettendorf store or restaurant, whatever you want to call it, and then go over to the Illinois side.
Yeah, because I live on the Iowa side. Sometimes it's easy for us to gravitate towards the Iowa businesses because, I drive past them. I've got some relationships.
Yep.
But you live all the way over in Milan, Illinois.
No, Europe.
Yeah. Milan, Europe. Yeah, Milan, Illinois. And so you've got a lot more connections to the Illinois side.
Yeah, well, and I think that's why this dynamic is cool because, I lived in Bettendorf for like 10 years, went to PV, so I know everything over there. But then, I was born in Davenport, lived there all my childhood. Now I'm in Illinois. I've really covered the whole Quad Cities, so I think it's cool to have the Iowa side, and then we have that Illinois side too, because like I said, the Quad Cities is 4 cities, not just 2 or 1.
Well, Parker, you're doing great work.
Thank you.
I feel like, and you know what? I've had more people come up to me today and say, I follow the Real Quad Cities already on TikTok. And I know you have your finger in all of our pages with Facebook and YouTube and Instagram and TikTok, but the TikTok
As it says on screen.
Yeah, right there. But those pages, those are your babies, right? Because we basically have hatched these out of nothing over the last 3 months. And that's not us saying, hey, look at us. It's like I'm really proud of your efforts and what you're putting into this. And to see this little seedling we call the Real Quad Cities start to poke up out of the dirt, it's kind of fun.
Yeah, no, it is. It's cool. I'm glad we're able to highlight, not just Treadmill Heroes and you, but also all these other businesses. Some of them are here. T-Shirt Trent. These relationships we're building with some of these. Cigar Social. And a lot more to come, but these relationships we're building up, I think it's awesome. And I think we're all going to make a big impact on the community.
I hope so. We all just want to make a difference at the end of the line, right?
I see you strolling that around.
Look at T-Shirt Trent. All right, go grab that girl right there. I want to talk to that girl. I'm pointing at you. I want you to come over here. What? What are you doing?
2 men in the truck.
Get over here.
Yeah.
Yes. Hey, Angela Pose. Angelica, here. This is your mic, Angelica. Parker's going to give us a different angle where it really showcases Angelica's beauty here. There you go. Yeah, look, there you are. You're live on Facebook and YouTube right now, Angelica.
It's pretty cool.
So here's your mic. Get nice and cozy with that. You are with 2 Men in a Truck.
I am.
Is that a franchise deal?
It is.
So you buy a territory.
We're locally owned.
Okay.
And then our owners actually own the Quad Cities, Peoria, and Rockford locations for 2 Men in a Truck.
So they've got 4 territories? Or did I just count 3?
3.
3 territories.
Yeah.
That's hard work. How do you guys find guys? How do you find guys to pick up and set stuff? Why do they stick with 2 Men in a Truck?
They love us.
Why?
We got a great community. We're like a family at work. But yeah, a lot of guys have been with us for like over 5 years.
That's
Yeah.
to retain somebody for 5 years in the moving business.
It's crazy.
That's not easy.
No.
How long you been with the operation?
I started 3 years ago. It was March.
So what do you do on the day-to-day?
I do all the marketing.
Oh, well, we should talk, Angelica. It just so happens we specialize in marketing.
Weird.
You know what
that
would be fun? I think this would be super fun. We should go out on a job with the guys and live stream from a move.
That would be fun.
And what I would love to do, so as maybe you heard me say, I own a company called Treadmill Heroes.
I
We
did hear
deliver
that.
and set up fitness equipment.
Do you need help?
No, do you need help? What's interesting is a lot of moving companies call us, and they're like, okay, we've already moved the pool table, we've already moved the baby grand piano, we've already moved the gun safe, but we ain't touching that home gym, and we ain't touching that elliptical and treadmill, right? Because one of the problems that moving companies run into, is the customer walks you down to the dirty hole corner in the basement, and they go, yep, the treadmill's got to go too. They haven't powered that thing on in 5 years, and then your guys or any moving company shows up. They got to take it apart. They got to move it. They get to the destination. They put it back together. They plug it in. Everything was totally fine. But guess what the customer does? They test it now. And they haven't tested that thing for 5 years. And it doesn't work. And then the moving company's like, meh. So then they end up calling Treadmill Heroes, and we do a service call and all that stuff and whatever. And a lot of times the thing didn't work to begin with.
Yeah, that's fair.
Does that happen in your
It does
industry?
ring a bell, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
You probably need to get your business card for sure.
Oh, yeah. You can just call us.
Or just Facebook you. Yeah.
Yeah, you can call Treadmill Heroes, but I think it would be super fun if we took a couple Treadmill Hero guys and a couple 2 men in a truck guys, and we had some kind of little moving competition.
Oh, I would love that.
My guys would
That'd be
love that.
awesome.
Your guys would love that, and that would be a really fun collab that we could do through the real Quad Cities.
Let's do it. I'm here for it.
All right. Well, I'll send you an estimate that you can just fire back a purchase order, and then we'll make something happen.
Sounds good. Let's do it.
Moving season's coming.
It is
When do you guys really start to ramp up? Around April?
March, April.
Yeah.
Yep, right after it starts getting a little warmer out there. And we just opened 2 Men in a Junk Truck in the Quad Cities about a year ago as well. So we do full service junk removal as well.
Do you guys filter through the good stuff? Like when
We will donate the good stuff. Yeah.
or maybe set it in the shop.
donate that.
Okay,
Yeah,
donate the
yeah.
good stuff. Yeah, I've always found that business because I'm a hoarder at heart.
Are you?
I love stuff. I love stuff. So I've thought about opening up a junk pickup company just so I can
So you
filter
can
through
order
the junk
more
and
stuff.
see what's
No,
good.
yeah.
So
We have people that do that. Yeah.
Angelica Post, 2 Men in a Truck. Plug something here. What do you got to plug? You got like an Instagram page or something, or Facebook? How do people
Yeah,
get a hold of
2
you guys
Men.
specifically?
2men.com/Quad Cities for our website, and we're on Facebook, Instagram, everything. Follow us.
And you guys will do small stuff too.
Yes, absolutely. We'll do anything small or big.
Okay. Hey, Angelica. Thanks for popping in.
Thanks
You were
for
just
having me.
hanging out over there on the fray, and I was like, get in
Having
here.
a good
Yeah.
time.
All right, thank you,
Thank
Angelica. Angelica Post, everybody. 2 Men in a Truck, Quad Cities. If you need some help moving, let's do it. You want to come in here and say hi, pal? You want to come in here and say hi on the live stream? Yeah, come on in. What's that? Do you remember who I am? Boy, I hate that question. Do you remember who I am? Yes, you look super familiar. Tom Pilcher. Oh, hold on. I gotta give Tom a hug. Oh my God, I haven't seen you forever, man. Oh, this is great. Tom Pilcher from VIP Transportation. Tom, how many drunken nights have you driven my carcass around the Quad Cities?
Let me take my shoes off here.
Oh my gosh. See, normally you're up front, it's already dark, we're hopping into the limo, but these guys are consummate professionals at VIP Transport. Is Lynn still doing the thing?
Yeah, she's still here. She's right there.
Oh my
So
God, I'm
she's still
gonna
here?
get to meet Lynn. So
Yeah.
I always remember Lynn's name because my wife's name is Lynn.
Right.
And so every time I call VIP, Lynn answers the phone and you drive us.
Yeah,
Man, we've had some fun nights.
we sure have.
So just to kind of set the table, this all kind of started around the COVID time frame because we had a lot of friends in the neighborhood and it was like, man, we all just kind of want to go out, and driving separate and meeting at the restaurant, it can be a grind. And it's like, no. Everybody just meet at our house at 6, the limo shows up, and then off we go.
Oh, right.
And you even drove us to the daddy-daughter dance one night too. Yeah.
We do all that. Yeah.
So that's another thing that's actually coming up around Valentine's Day. There's a lot of daddy-daughter dances around the Quad Cities, and so some dads and I got together, and I'm like, let's not all just load up in the car and just drive separate and meet at the event. Let's treat our daughters to fun. And you guys have like a little party bus thing, and you pulled up, and we played music, and we had a great time. And in reality, when every dad, chucks in a few bucks, you can cover the whole evening, and it's way better that way.
Yeah, exactly. It works out good. You can drink, you can have fun, and relax. And the kids like that, the kids love it. I mean, it's like, wow, I'm in a limo.
It's special.
Yeah.
Can I tell? I'd like to tell a quick story to the audience. The gig that was most near and dear to me, and I can't remember if you drove us, but I know we used VIP limo, when my father-in-law, Dennis Jasper, passed away, and we had to do his funeral. And you have all the family at the house. Well, when you end up having to go to the funeral and then go down to the graveyard and all that, everybody piles into separate vehicles. And I was like, wait a minute. We should all be together as a family right now. And so we hired you guys, and you showed up in your big Hummer stretch limo. And we, as a family, with the kids and everybody, got into that. And you took us to the funeral. You took us to the graveyard. And it was so nice. And that really meant a lot to me. In fact, I'm getting a little emotional talking about it, man. So that's something that you don't think about. A lot of times with the limo company, you think, okay, we're champagning it up all night, right? But sometimes those things mean even more. And I got to tell you, at the end of that day, every family member was like, that was a cool thing. That was a great idea because we all got to be together. You get to kind of hop in, download and decompress with the services, all ride together. And so anyway, so thank you. You guys are great.
Well, that's what we like to do, to bond things. And like we learned today, it should be an experience. And so we try to make it an experience, no matter what it is. So if it's taking you around for dinner and drinks or taking care of the family at funerals, certain birthday parties, anniversary parties, we like to make it special, and love doing it. So
well, and you're a pro too. Yeah. Like you're a pro. When you show up, like you'll be happy to have fun and have some laughs with everybody, but at the same time, Tom's a pro. Like you're a pro, man. So hey, would you do me a favor? Would you get Lynn over here? I want to meet her on camera. I've never met her, but in the meantime, while Tom's looking for Lynn, look up VIP transportation and trolley.
Yeah.
You freaking guys got a trolley?
Yeah, we got 2 trolleys too.
We need to do the trolley sometime.
Oh, yeah, they're right.
I got to come up with an excuse to hire a trolley. Now, will you drive the trolley too?
No, the wife Lynn will probably drive it.
So you and Lynn are married?
Yeah, 38 years.
Good for you.
So.
God willing, we're going to make it 38 years before I croak. You'll
make it. You'll make it.
Yeah, I mean, as long as I don't croak, we're going to make it. That's for sure. So, Tom, thank you. God, that was so funny. You're like, do you know who I am? And I'm like, man, I don't know. But yeah, anyway, we've had some great experience with VIP transport. So I'll tell you what, I'll let you hang up your headphones there.
Okay.
You can go find Lynn. You can drag her over here. In the meantime, we might let another little bogey slide in here and go from there.
I'll go find her.
Hey, Tom, thanks, man. Thank you. I'll let you take your thing here.
Yeah, they want it back. So.
Yeah. That was kind of fun. Parker, that was a fun one. It's always neat to just like revisit with folks. So if you guys are just tuning in, we're just wrapping up here at SKO26 at the Waterfront Convention Center. It's been a big-time networking event here. A lot of business people here in the room, and it's been a pretty neat experience. So, Parker, why don't you know what? I'm going to pick one more person. If I don't get Lynn, I'm going to pick one more person. I kind of wanted to talk to that bath fitter guy, but also I kind of want to just go rub elbows with folks and do a little bit of networking. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to shut this thing down. We've given everybody the plugs. If they wanted to plug, they could come in here. Guys, this is always fun doing something different. We were at WLLR yesterday. We're at SKO26 today, and tomorrow is the big event down at the Drawing Room Cigar Lounge, downtown Davenport, for the VIQC party hosted by the Real Quad Cities. And I can't wait to see you guys then. That'll be going live at 6:30 tomorrow night. And if you're still hanging around, hit the share button, hit the like button, and because we're going to keep growing this baby. We're loaded like a freight train. All right, Quad Cities, you guys keep it real and be super duper.